There we go. All right, there we are. How's everybody doing? I haven't used StreamYard for a while, so you'll have to forgive me. Uh, Turn on a light. Yeah, there's a light on. Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show, XAN Biker, Belinda Dobson, two old people on a couch, morning coffee with mom. Turn your volume up, Mayhem Mike. So, yeah. This is like the third time I've used StreamYard. So, oh, good Lord. Well, let's try something else here. How's that? Is that any better? Hey, Greg McBee, how you doing? Yes, much better. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've been messing around with it before I clicked the go live stream. So uh, let's see who else we have in here. Hello, Gene. How you doing? I saw your comment on my video today, and yeah, I was hoping you'd come out with something new as far as getting tossed in the dryer at the laundromat. That kind of explains a lot. Let's see here. Who else do we have in here? Let me go back through here. Morning coffee with mom. Mayhem Mike, how are you? And I don't know if Miss Linda's going to join in or not. We'll see. She is actually uh, probably going to be looking at her eyelids really soon. Melinda Dobson, how are you? Oh yeah, he brags about that a lot. I think I've heard that story 3 or 4 times. Uh, for those of you that don't know, uh, Gene in the comments is, or in the live stream here, his brother is Marty, and I guess Marty and his other brother talked Gene into getting into the clothes dryer, and I think they turned it on, didn't they, Gene? And their mother came around the corner and asked where Gene was, and there he was, tumbling in the dryer. So, yeah. But it's been a day. It's been a day of trucking, that is for sure. Um, we've had storms come rolling up through and um, had heavy rains north of St. Joe, Missouri, probably about 70, 75 miles north of Kansas City. Had to had to slow it down to about 50, 55 miles an hour. Kick the four ways on because you really couldn't see much at all. Hey, Salty Badger, how you doing? It was on high heat, Gene says. Yeah. Hey, Treasure Hunter, good to see you. Grumpy Grandpa, Patriot Show. When is the first tent camp duo with Mike on the bikes? Well, I don't know. I'm going to talk about that a little bit about um, my trip coming up. Camping cage free. Good to see you. Awesome. That is on live chat. Okay. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for me, will you please? I appreciate it. And yeah, let me just do one thing here real quick. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. The weather, I don't know how the weather's going to be. I've been kind of looking off and on. They're calling for one forecast I saw was 60 or 90% chance of rain in Eureka Springs on Saturday. And I don't know. Uh, I'm sure we'll still do the ride. I've got my rain gear ready to go. I had it hung up Sunday afternoon, and I actually, it's Harley Davidson rain gear. It's got the pants are like bibs, and then of course it's got the coat and the boots. And that's one thing I just thought about. I didn't treat the boot covers, but I treated it with Scotch Guard. Uh, let's see here, camping cage free. Always thanks to a trucker. Thank you, camping cage free. Appreciate that. Yeah, but I let it dry and then I bagged them back up. And that's one thing I didn't do was treat the boot covers with uh, Scotch Guard. Am I taking the trailer? No. I'm actually I'm actually taking my single person tent and a tarp, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. There is actually um, there is actually a Bunka Biker. Uh, I've got to look some more. I know there's one down where I want to go down south, and I might give them a call tomorrow, ask them if they would possibly be around next week. And if you don't know what Bunka Biker is, it's a website called Bunka Biker, and you can actually host or people host bikers traveling throughout the United States. Actually, I think it's around the world, and they will host you in their home, or they will have a place for you to tent camp, or they might have a shop with a trailer and a lift and tools if you're broke down. They might even come pick your bike up if you're broke down. You're headed out Thursday morning for Eureka Springs. Awesome, XAM biker. I'm not going to be leaving till Friday morning, and that. I'm glad you're in here, XAM biker, because I have a piece of paper and a pen, and I know there's Friday night. Is that right? There's a meetup somewhere at one of the bars down there in Eureka Springs. Um, I think I saw it on Riding in the Ozarks the other day last week, and he talked about that. So put it in the comments where it's at and what time, because I definitely want to hit that. Uh, Maybe hit that first thing, or go get my room and then go down there to that place. I probably won't stay long. I it just depends how crowded it is. But I'm excited to see you again, Mike. I appreciate it. I'm excited to meet some of the other YouTube creators. I'm excited to see Adam Sandoval, of course, and meet and greet Friday at 7:30. Okay, where is that at? I gotta find a piece of paper. I got all kinds of scratch pieces of paper, but I don't want to write on them. Well, here. I got a piece of paper right here. At the cat house at 7:30. Okay, I thought it was somewhere else. I apologize. That's easy to remember. That's easy to remember. But yeah, get a hold of me if you want to meet up or whatever. I don't know if, I'm not a big it's going to be crowded with bikes, I'm sure. I don't know how the parking is going to be. Morning coffee with mom. Good to see you. But yeah, I had a really good time making that video yesterday that I posted. If you happen to see it, um, because it kind of brought, I was thinking about what to say and everything as far as, you know, bike show 3 to 5 at the Switchback. That is that Friday because I'll be traveling Friday. Um, but yeah, I kind of thought of a lot of stuff that I did when I was a kid, and it's pausing, isn't it? I don't know why it's doing that. This is really gonna upset me with StreamYard, or it's my internet. So just hold on just a second here. Is it buffering? I might have to take the laptop to the shop to get worked on, but I've got to take it on my trip. So, and it's been defragged and cleaned up, system cleanup and stuff like that. So yeah, if it's buffering, let me know, please. Really, Gene? Let's see here. Parade from the switchback to the cat house. Okay, okay. Thank you. Morning coffee with mom. I appreciate it. So I guess it's not buffering. All right. So I got off work about, I don't know what time was it. Mayhem Mike, you could tell me probably about 7 o'clock is when I parked the tractor, and I hauled home. Yeah, I made it home, got me a drink, and then jumped on here. So the internet was acting crazy when it first came on. Okay, yeah, it's really strange the way the internet's been working here lately. I've been paying the bill, so excuse me. So yeah, um, I won't be leaving till Friday morning sometime. I'm probably gonna have the bike packed up Thursday night, and then Friday morning I'll go over and see Miss Linda, uh, give her a hug and a kiss at her place of employment, and then I'll head south. So, and then after that, that'll be Sunday morning. I'm going to be heading south, southeast. Um, I'm going to be stopping in Shreveport, Louisiana. I have relatives there that I'm going to visit. So um, I don't know if I'll make it all the way to my final destination. That's gonna be. I'm not gonna drop out, tell y'all where I'm gonna be, or spill the beans, as so they speak. Where I'm gonna end up, but it's gonna be very, very exciting. So, um, um, I've only talked to a couple other people about it, and they said that this person would be thrilled to see somebody from the Midwest. So, and yeah, a mutual friend of ours. And then after that, might end up through Tennessee. I don't know. Somebody's mentioned in the video the other day about riding the Blue Parkway. Um, but Miss Linda's already been on the Dragon's Tail a few years back, and I'm not sure where exactly that is or how far it is from the place in Tennessee that I want to go. And So I'll have to do, I'm just gonna wing it. So they say. So, um, yeah, but I don't know. I've got a week and 2 or 3 days. I have 2 weeks scheduled off, but I'm probably only going to take Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off. Go back to work Thursday, and that would be where's my calendar at, y'all? Uh, Probably go back to work on the 25th and work those 3 days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah, I saw Neil had a bet. I think he had a fall or something. I can't remember for sure. Somebody leave me in the comments. In fact, I was going to do this for about 15, 20 minutes, and it's 20 after right now. So um, I'll put a link in the chat here, and we'll give it a try as far as uh, the chat and everything here. In fact, let me do this. Did y'all catch my video this morning on, it's been a year since I did the deal with my wrist? Yeah. Yeah, that was something else. There was a memory that came up on Facebook that one of the guys, um, that the guys came on their bikes to visit me when I was laid up. And Mayhem Mike, you might be able to put in the comments here of how many days after my accident that you guys came by. Was it like that weekend after? I don't, well, because that happened on a Friday. So, and I think surgery on my left wrist was Tuesday. I'm not sure. Tuesday or Wednesday, because they didn't want to wait very long to put the plate and screws in my left wrist. Um, yeah. Treasure Hunter, how you doing, man? Glad to see you. But Miss Linda needs her sleep because somebody ended up sawing some logs about 1 o'clock in the morning. So she ended up getting up. And she doesn't usually get up till about 3:30 in the morning, probably around 3 o'clock. Yep. Yeah, Gene, when he had his surgery, a bunch of us went by the hospital there. Hey, Lynn Oki, how you doing? Good to see you. So, yeah, I think he was shocked when we did all that. My buddy Bill uh, rode his dune buggy, and there was probably what 3 or 4 of us on motorcycles, and I think that was back when the pandemic was going on, so he could all he could do is look out the window. We couldn't go up to the room. Should go back to work in May. Well, that's a good deal. So let's see if I can do this. Do do do. I can't remember how to do this. How do you share this? Give me just a second, y'all. Settings. Uh, no, I don't want to do that. General. Hmm. I think there's a link somewhere. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. Now, we're going to post this in the chat. Anybody wants to join on, click on that link. Give access to your camera and your microphone on your device. And yeah, There it is. So if anybody has any ideas about Louisiana, uh, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, as far as places to actually see, and I like history. I like be able to visit history for free, you know. And so I like parks. I like, you know, I actually visit if I see something on the side of the road, I'll stop or turn around and go back. You know, if it's something that's historical. In fact, we got somebody in the green room right now. So let me put these on. I might have to put these on to hear them. So this is XAN Biker.
Hi, Ken.
What's
Whoa.
going on? Hang on just a second. There we go. Let
Oh,
me adjust
mercy.
this out. There we go.
Oh, that much better.
There we go.
Oh,
Am I
boy.
loud?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay. All right. This is Mike, XAN Biker, everybody. Say hi. He will be down at the Spring Fling this coming weekend. And
Yep.
yeah, he is actually over in Illinois, not too far from uh,
Cape Girardeau.
my home area. Yeah, Cape Girardeau. So, yeah. Anyway, you're going to be leaving when? Thursday night, Friday morning?
Thursday morning.
Thursday
Oh,
morning? Yep.
yeah. I'll leave here probably about 7. It's about a 6-hour trip for me.
Right. Right. Yeah. Um, how do you like that new setup you got?
I'm still getting used to it.
Yep.
Still getting used to it.
It's it's
Like I said,
different than leaning, isn't it?
yeah. It's and then I looked at the way I'm going this time is I'm going to Springfield, and in Springfield to get on 65 South, there's a big old loop you have to
Yep.
take off, and I like, oh,
Yeah. 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 It's been a while since I've been down that way. Ooh, excuse me.
yeah,
Treasure Hunter says it's buffering. I was on Leonard Mountain and came here. Where you go? 61 Civil War stuff. Pittsburgh, Grand Gulf, Mississippi, Port Huston, Louisiana. Huh. Yeah,
huh,
I've got actually relatives on my grandfather's side down there that I'm going to visit in Shreveport. I just
yeah,
found this out the other day.
yeah,
So, uh,
yeah. I haven't no
but
problem
yeah.
with you buffering, so
Oh, good, good.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's so yeah, I guess the cat house, what, Friday night?
Friday night at 7:30 is supposed to meet, uh, and this is just what I know from watching riding the Mike from riding the Ozarks,
Right.
and things I've gotten off of Instagram, but Witchcraft Cycle Works is hosting a bike show from 3 to 5 at the Switchback Bar, and then uh, sometime between 5 and a little before 7:30, there's supposed to be a parade or whatever from
Uh,
the Switchback to the Cat House.
okay. Switchback bar. Now, I think Adam was talking about a meetup or a certain bar that he was talking about he was going to be at all the time. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch his videos.
Knowing Adam's going to be the Cat House because that's who's
Right.
helping sponsor him.
And there was another one that he mentioned too, because I would have remembered that. I know that.
Yeah,
I'll have to go back and look at it. But
yeah,
it was funny because he posted a video and talked about having tents at his new campground down there, teepee tents,
yeah, yeah,
for riders and that. And I thought, well, sure would have been nice to know that about 3 months ago or 2 months ago.
yeah, yeah.
But Might have been cheaper
Yeah.
uh, than where I'm staying, but it's not too bad for the 2 nights.
Oh,
So, oop, I lost him.
the fall or not? Because as I get older,
What?
those long rides just,
Right, right. Yeah, I'm taking. I'll be packing the bike. Probably. What's today? Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll probably start packing tomorrow. We
yeah.
drove. I usually ride the bike back and forth to work. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like. Maybe Mayhem Mike can put in the chat if we're riding tomorrow or not. Usually, if he
Um,
rides, I'm riding too. So,
yeah. Yeah, we just had some storms go through here about an hour ago or so.
right.
So,
Yeah, we had tornadoes west of me, and there was a family in at the lake over here that they ended up going into the uh, campground restrooms, and when they came back out, their fifth wheel was on its side
oh
and
man.
tore up. And yeah, they had a EF1 tornado, I guess, come up through, and that's
Wow.
what they were actually living in. That couple with an
Oh,
11-year-old boy. So
right.
yeah, they're Mayhem Mike says ride tomorrow, huh?
There you
Okay.
go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Sometimes sometimes we'll get done at work the same time and
Yeah.
or close to each other's time, and then we'll ride back together, you know,
Yeah.
and buzz through traffic.
I didn't want to take up a whole lot of your time, but I just did want to pop in here. And,
Well, I appreciate it, Mike.
you
I'll be interested to see you there. Are you riding Saturday morning on the ride?
no, Adam
Or
Sandoval's
you gonna
ride.
wait?
No, no, didn't
Okay.
get in there in time. But good luck to
Yeah.
you, though.
Huh? Well, it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never, and that's the one thing. I've never won anything big in my life. I think when I was 15 years old or 14 years old,
Yeah.
I won a dozen green donuts because it was St. Patrick's Day off of a darn radio station, and I never did go get them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
anyway. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in, Mike.
Oh, hey, no problem. We'll let somebody else
Yeah.
hop in here. But,
We'll we'll see you down there. I'm
oh,
looking
yeah.
forward to it.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Talk to you later.
But, all right.
All right. All right. That was cool. Yeah. So let's see here. Gene now. General Earl Van Dorn is laid to rest in Port Gibson, Mississippi, half hour south of Pittsburgh. He was a West Point graduate. Yeah, Gene, that was another thing that I learned about you through your brother is you're big into the history and the civil, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. All right. Let me do this. There. Anybody else wants to join in and say hi? This is really one of my first times that I've used StreamYard and actually had a guest on. So there's the link again. Anybody wants to join in, um, say hi. Looks like we got 11 in here. And I didn't expect to have a bunch of people in here, but uh, I actually put out the notification early this time. It wasn't a spur of the moment thing. So Highway 23 in Arkansas, the famous pig trail. Yes. Yeah, uh I think it's 123. It's the Arkansas pig trail, and we will be riding it. No, you're right, Neil. It's 23. Pig trail. I'm thinking of Dragon Trail. There is another road down there called the Little Dragon Tail of Arkansas, and it's a fun ride. It is a very fun ride. Uh, Miss Linda and I, um, our first out of state trip was actually uh, down to Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and this was our, this was before our big trip out west, and we rode that little Dragon's Tail, Arkansas, and actually, um, I scraped the boards a couple times, and she said, "What was that noise?" And I said, "Don't worry about it." Cheryl Guest, good to see you. Awesome. So, yeah. How's everybody in your neck of the woods, Cheryl? Mike says I went to the grocery store and heard it rain while inside the store. Wow. Oh, was this on your way home? Salty Badger says, ride like the wind. There you go. Yeah, I forgot I can do that. Yeah. So, uh, I don't know if can y'all guess where maybe I might end up uh, down south. Can y'all maybe put a guess in the comments here? Because originally we were going to go to the Keys down in Florida, and so obviously Miss Linda's going to stay here and work, and I really it's really hard to cancel a vacation and reschedule it where we work because we actually have to put in for our vacation when we turn our job selection in November, December, and so it's kind of like a free for all. And yeah, man, Mike, no, we're not going to Alaska. But yeah, I mean, Florida Keys, that would have been cool. Miss Linda said we'll have to plan something like instead of April, schedule it for like May or June to ride down there. I was thinking more on the lines of a little cooler temperatures in April in Florida. Um, not that 90 or 100-degree humidity stuff. Wherever the road takes you, yes. Uh, Mexico. No, I'm not going to Mexico. Yeah. I don't have a passport anymore. I let the darn thing expire. But I do have the gold star or whatever it is on your driver's license. Uh Lindy Oki says she's back. Cool. So yeah. We're gonna end up down there somewhere. I'll just say that. Um just I've got to talk to my cousin and see if we actually have any more relatives down there uh, in that area. I'm just excited to get down there. Uh, you know, I'm kind of excited to actually uh, ride, and sometimes a person just needs that. I don't know how to say this with you know, it's just especially out west, and I've explained this to Mayhem Mike, and I said, it's just all the open road out west is just it's like you feel free, you know, and it's going to be a little bit different on this one going, to Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, or whatever, and it's going to be a little bit different for sure. and probably little bit more traffic because I've never been there down there those states. I've got a United States map with pins to where we've traveled, and yeah. Let's see here. Gene says, what did he say? Be extra careful, safe around high schools. The kids just pull out without looking, so keep on your toes. Exactly. People do that everywhere. Seems like. Uh, Hank Williams said it best. If I could settle down and be, if I could settle down and be 2:15 till I hear the old train going down the line, then I hurry up and pack up and didn't go. If I didn't go, yeah. So no, I'm just the only thing is being away from Miss Linda for a week. Uh, who knows? I might just turn around and come on right on back. But uh, it'll give her a break too, because I tend to aggravate her a little bit. I'm pretty good at that. If you go east on I-20 from Shreveport, we could probably meet you somewhere. Treasure Hunter, where are you actually at? Are Shreveport? Oh, okay, that's Mississippi, right? Cheryl says, "No, not you." Yeah, I aggravate her. I'm gonna write that down. I-20. Treasure Hunter, if you guys want to send me a private message or send me an email. And maybe if I'm in the area, we can make something happen. So, yeah. Let's see here. All right. Well, gosh, how long we been on here? Not too long. About 30 minutes, probably. Yeah, 38 minutes. 20 will bring you to Pittsburgh. Yeah, there's probably a lot of history down there as far as the Civil War stuff and plantations and whatnot. I've never, you see it on TV, but I've never actually. And I want to travel some of the 2-lane roads. I want to try to stay off the interstates and travel some of the 2-lane roads and this and that. Yeah, Shreveport, Louisiana. Uh, and just see some of the small towns. Deborah Spiker, good to see you. Awesome. Uh, let's see here, just west of Monroe, Louisiana. Okay. Sorry, y'all. All right. Wrote that down. Close to I-20. All right. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at a map, maybe see if that's possible or not. Yeah, I've still got that jacket, Neil. It's hanging up, and I still wear it. Awesome. But yeah, I didn't know how long I was going to be on here today. If anybody else wants to come in, I'll post the link in the chat here one more time. We'll give it about, I don't know, 10 more minutes or so. It's been 40 minutes. Yeah. So I was thinking about possibly um, putting my PayPal link in a description of the video or a next video, and possibly I'm not asking for support, but if any of y'all want to support the trip and would like to be recognized on the trip, I was kind of thinking about that, just for food or whatever. Uh, uh, so I don't know. What do you all think? I know there's other channels that do that. Um, and they have what is it, Patreon? I don't even know what that is. A Patreon member, blah blah blah. I don't want. I really don't want to do a membership kind of thing. Um, and you know, I just want to do like, if anybody wants to support me and the channel and the trip, for a little bit of groceries or something. And I've also seen some other channels do like um, they'll go to a restaurant and they'll order food and they'll do a video and review of the food. It might be thumbs down or it might be a thumbs up on the food. And I don't know, the title is like, "You paid for this." Will I eat it? But other than that, I'm just going to be brewing coffee in a French press. I guess that's what you call it. And maybe visiting Aldi's, you know, if there's Aldi's down there. Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors, how you doing? Good to see you. Awesome. Uh, and just grocery store food, stuff like that on the trip. So yeah, let's see here. It's 8:45 my time, so it must be about 9:45 your time, right? Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. So yeah, 'cause I'm really excited about Eureka Springs. If you go on YouTube and type in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, there's some videos on there that it's a historical town. It's a beautiful town, really. And I don't know. This is my first trip to the Spring Fling, and I don't know. We're gonna see what it's like with about, I don't know, 2, 3, 4,000 bikers, I guess, motorcycles, and we're going to be going back down there on Memorial Weekend. I don't know. There's probably one, two, three, four, five, six, maybe six bikes going, and oh my gosh, excuse me. Joe Bait and Tackle says, "Where you headed? I go here. I got here late, sir. Don't call me sir, Gary, please. You're gonna make me feel old." Uh, yes. This Friday, I'm leaving and going to Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and then from there, probably going to end up in Shreveport, I believe it is. Uh, Visit relatives there, and after that, I don't know. So I think it's Shreveport. It's where my relatives are. So, and I will be posting a video on that, especially that, because it's going to be really, really neat. I've never been there, so uh, where's that? Yeah, Shreveport, Louisiana. So it's going to be interesting. We've only got one person in here now. Can you believe that? All right. Well, yeah. Well, it's been 45 minutes, y'all. I don't know. Appreciate y'all coming in, watching the live for a little bit, and give the video a thumbs up, please. And like I said, this is the first time using StreamYard. I just realized I can look up in the left-hand corner and see how long I've been on. Get any new chips in the past 6 months or so? No, I have not, Gary. In fact, I might, if I see a Harley dealership on the way, I will be getting some chips. In fact, hold on just a second. I'm going to show you something. Buddy of mine was up in Michigan 2 weeks ago, I think it was, and he came back and handed this to me. Mayhem Mike knows what it is because he got the same thing. So it's actually a picture frame that holds your poker chips from the dealerships. And yeah, the chips are held in by magnets. I haven't even opened it yet. I haven't even put any chips in it yet, even though I do have chips back here on the table. So yeah. But like I said, if I see a Harley dealership, I will be stopping and checking them out. I'll have to look. I think Shreveport probably does have a Harley dealer. Well, Gary, funny that you say that. I know you're in the Panhandle area, so and I've been watching your videos, liking your videos, and commenting when I can. So yeah, StreamYard phone changed my words. I hear you, Betty. Uh, so yeah, says there's only one on here watching. I don't. Oh no, says it's 10. I think, doesn't it? I'm surprised. I'm surprised my mother's not on here, but I don't know. Maybe they're busy. I was trying to get him to get your pink unicorn for your Christmas tree. Oh, you talking about that place you all went to up there? Yeah. There. Anyway. Well, I'm not going to bore you all anymore. Nobody else wants to come in and visit here, so I figured I'd been on for 49 minutes, and I really kind of run out of things to talk about, and that's the strange thing. Well, I've got yours back here on the table. You remember sending me one, and I did put it on my hat, but it won't stay because it's too loose, and I don't want to crimp it down. I don't want to risk losing it. So yeah, 8:52 here in the Central Time Zone, and it's been a long day. I drove to Kearney, Nebraska. Got up there, the temperature was 52 degrees, 54 degrees, and it was raining, and the wind was blowing out of the southwest, and it was cold. And I got back on the road on Interstate 80 and headed east, and got about 6, 8 miles down the road. The temperature went up 5 degrees. So, and then got back to Kansas City, and it was in the 80s. So, it's crazy, crazy weather here lately. So, yeah. You all are out traveling on the interstates, be careful. Give us truck drivers plenty of room. And yeah. Whoop. Oh boy, look at here. Look, hey, Mayhem Mike, are you still in here? Hang on just a minute. This is going to be awesome. Hold on, y'all. All right, Mayhem Mike, you still in here? All right, we got somebody in the green room. This is going to be awesome. Ready?
Yeah, Mike, are you still in here? Hang on just a minute.
Turn your phone down, Gene.
Oh, I'm turning the TV down.
Okay. Oh boy, look at here.
All right, how's that?
That's good. That's good. How are you doing?
All right, man. I was going to tell you that Earl Van Dorn. You got to check him out. There's a YouTube channel called Stuff Writer, and they did a winter program on him. That dude was quite the cowboy.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, he was an Indian fighter before the Civil War. Got shot. They didn't expect him to live. Arrow went through him. He recovered. Got married to some girl in I think it was in Alabama. She and her parents were so like helicopter parents that she never left the house.
Huh.
Their house. Oh yeah, pretty interesting. I got a ton of pictures of Vicksburg on my Facebook.
Oh, okay. And that's Vicksburg?
Yes. And that's a cool thing. I didn't go through the Confederate lines too much because they were working on them. So it'd be interesting to do that.
Right.
And south, I think Shreveport's on the wrong side of the state to be going to Vicksburg, but south of Vicksburg, in a little town called Lorman, there's a place called the Old Country Store. That is the best fried chicken you will ever have in your life. You want to talk to him?
No.
The Old Country Store. What town was that?
In Lorman, Mississippi. It's around Alcorn State. It's right on Highway 61.
Okay.
Stop it.
You know, the funny thing is, you don't look nothing like your brother.
Well, he's the only blonde in the family, so we think he was really adopted. But you know, my mom and dad claim that they both had blonde hair when they were kids.
Right.
Yeah, so it's their story. They haven't changed it yet.
Oh gosh, Mayhem Mike, I think is still in here. Yeah, he is. He's a mailman. Mayhem Mike says he's a mailman baby.
Yeah, back then they still had milkmen.
Yeah, milkmen. Yeah.
Are you trying to? This is my granddaughter, Chloe.
Oh. Hello, Chloe.
On live stream.
Yeah. She said, "Fear me, children," on live stream.
Right.
I will come to your house and eat your snacks.
She will come to your house and eat your snacks. All right, you gotta go. Go to bed.
No, we have a really good time with Marty. And
I bet, man. If you ever need a good story, call me or Lonnie.
Oh, I will.
I'll get you Lonnie's number.
Yeah. So
Lonnie's quite the fabricator of stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we make up a lot of stories, you know, when we're on the road and stuff, you know, talking on the phone and whatnot. It sure makes it easy to pass the time. Yeah.
Did he tell you a story about what I did to one of my coworkers?
No, I don't. I'm not sure.
Well, there's a couple guys I worked with. Actually, this is the same guy. His name's Howard. The last day on the job I was working with him, I went to the hardware store and put a for sale sign on his camper because we were camping next to each other. I took pictures and I put his actual phone number on it. And I think he paid, I'm not sure what he paid for the camper, but I think I posted it on there for like 18 grand and it's like a $30,000 camper.
Oh my gosh.
And then I put it online on a UA Welders site.
Right.
Oh my God. I had that thing, I had barely posted that thing, and one of my friends goes, his name's Matt, he goes, "Does Howard know that you posted his trailer online?" I go, "He probably does now, you snitch."
Right. Right. Well,
and then
go ahead.
And then we also, I worked a lot of nuclear power plants. So some of the plants we work in is really loud.
Right.
And we had this cat that we worked with that smelled bad. I don't know what his problem was, but he was talking to me one day and he goes, "Hey, same guy Howard is involved." And he goes, "I can't understand." He goes, "Every time I talk to Howard, he acts like he just ignores me." And I looked at Mark and I said, "Well, Mark, you know what that is, don't you?" He goes, "No." I go, "Howard's deaf in his right ear, so you got to get really close when you talk to him."
Right.
2 days later, when the guy was getting his layoff to go home, as he's walking out, he goes, Howard's like going, "Dude, I don't know what his deal, but he was all over me the last 2 days." And our foreman at the time, Jeff, I had told him 2 days beforehand what I did. And Jeff's like going, "Well, you know why, don't you?" He goes, "No. Why?" He goes, "Gene told me you're deaf in your right ear." And he looks at me, he goes, "You mother," and he stops and goes, "Oh, that was good."
Right.
Sorry, I better get off here because I'll talk your ear off because I've been sitting at home way too long. I got to get out and get another job or something.
Well, yeah, Marty said you know, the wintertime you don't work, but you know, because you run heavy equipment, construction equipment.
No, that's Lonnie.
Oh, that's Lonnie. Okay. You work
I had a skilled trade.
Right.
I'm a pipe fitter.
That's right.
And I'm a plumber pipe fitter, huh?
Yeah, I can't keep you all straight, but you mentioned camping, and that's one thing me and Marty and Mike are going to do one of these days. We're all going to go camping together.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah. We have a running joke between me and Mike and Marty. You know, we're making Marty very, very nervous.
You making Marty nervous?
Yeah, about going camping. So, yeah.
Well, I got a joke I'd tell you to tell them, but there's ladies listening.
Right, exactly. So, yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna get off here if I can figure out how to do it. Oh, I can see the little red X.
Yep. We'll talk to you later, Gene. Appreciate you.
All right, man. This is the first time I've done this, so.
Yep. Be safe.
All right, thanks, man.
All right.
You too.
Thank you. Yep. Oh, he's a riot. He is a riot. He leaves a lot of comments on the videos. Yeah, 3-person tent. That's right. Oh my gosh. We're gonna shave his chest and use his chest hair for fire starter. So yeah. Well, I had a good time, y'all, and we're gonna jump off here real quick, and I'm gonna try and get something to eat. For a long time caller, first time listener, there you go. So yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna leave Friday morning, and stay tuned. Don't know if I'll put another video out before the trip. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the morning of or something, hard telling. So, Backtrack Hooligans. Wow. That's the first time I've seen that name in here. How you doing? I was just getting ready to jump off. So, yeah. Good to see you. Anyway. Well, I'm sorry, Backtrack Hooligans. I've been on for almost an hour, and we're just getting ready to jump off. It's going to be an early morning tomorrow morning, 3:30, 3:45, and yeah. And I've got to get something to eat. So we will finally made it. Yep. I'm sorry. So we've been on here for an hour, and XM Biker, we'll see you down there in Arkansas. And yeah. And y'all be safe. Say hi to a stranger. Thanks for coming in, joining the live. I appreciate it. I know it's been a while. So yeah. Thank you, Backtrack. Appreciate it. And who knows? Maybe I'll do a live on the trip. So y'all stay out of trouble, okay? Be safe. Say bye.